Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Keep in mind that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule, so it's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel. You really want to see what's up. Okay, we'll start with the energy of the Seven of Coins. So you could be very busy planning and building. Okay, someone could be planning some kind of celebration, some kind of family gathering with the Seven of Coins. You could be also searching, or I'm picking up someone searching or shopping for a best deal, maybe on a venue, maybe on food, maybe on catering. So you're planning some kind of celebration, I'm picking up, but you're not just making reservations, you're researching first. Okay, I'm seeing price comparison. Okay, as you should. Okay, I guess you said, I'm going to get the best price, I'm going to get the best deal. So yeah, you could be comparing prices, making sure that you're not going beyond budget. Someone could be paying you to prepare this celebration. This could be a wedding, this could be a reception. You could be planning both. Okay, maybe you and maybe two other people. Okay, but you're given a budget. Okay. This could be a birthday party, an anniversary. Okay, I'm getting wedding, anniversary, birthday party, but you're making sure that you don't waste any money. You're making sure you don't miss any deal, any discounts available. Okay. All right. So this could be a celebration that you're planning a year to a year and a half in advance. I'm picking up. The people who hired you to plan this may have stressed to you how they have worked hard to save for this party, for this celebration, wedding, whatever this is. Maybe they've stressed it to you more than once. You could also know these people personally, so you kind of feel connected to whatever the outcome or the results will be. So you know them, but you're still taking your job seriously. You're making sure that you give them the best. Okay. I'm hearing because word travels. So maybe this is something that you do for a living as well. Maybe you are a party planner. Maybe this is what you do. Maybe you have a business where people hire you to arrange event planner. I'm hearing. Okay. You want to increase your clientele on your website. You could also be someone who works a 9 to 5, and this event planning is something you just started. And until things pick up, you'll be doing both working your 9 to 5 and doing the event planning whenever the opportunity arrives. And so I'm picking up you're working with two other people. These could be people that work for you, or family members who wants to have an input, something about have a say so or input on certain things. So this could be like the food, the drinks, maybe the decorations. Yeah, so these two people could either work with you, or these are relatives of the person who hired you, who wants a say so on certain things that you're choosing and picking out. You've worked pretty hard with the Seven of Coins here to establish yourself. Many people didn't believe that this would be something fruitful for you. But with the Seven of Coins here, you see there's green and gold in here that represents royalty and good fortune. And so many people, when you were speaking, maybe you've confided in a few people about what you want to do. They didn't believe in your dreams or your goals. They didn't believe in you. They didn't believe that it would be profitable for you. But I'm picking up that you ignored that and continued to build and advertise. Okay, now they're saying that's when you created your website. So basically, while people were speaking against, your ability to be successful, basically, you didn't let that stop you. You let it motivate you. Very good. I know that's right. And you were like, while the haters were talking, you were like, look, like I'm busy working. You were behind the scenes, like I'm building my website, I'm advertising, I'm getting some business cards made, I'm putting my name out there. Okay, very beautiful. Hmm. Hmm. You're very ambitious and goal oriented, okay? With the Knight of Swords, you're that kind of person, who shows up and you know how to execute, you know how to get the job done. This is ambition. You have a lot of ambition about you, okay? You could also be a parent, a single parent for some of you, not all of you. And maybe because you do work a 9 to 5, you do have children, they could probably possibly have leisure activities going on after school, or, maybe that's why people were trying to discourage you, which doesn't make sense. It seems like they would motivate you or try to empower you, like go for it. Because whatever success you have, this success will trickle down to your children. Hmm. But you're very determined. You didn't let that stop you. You continue to work behind the scenes, and this is picking up for you. This is going to be very fruitful, very profitable for you. You have a fighting nature. You have like a warrior spirit, whoever you are, and you're very clever. You're not someone to argue or explain. Um, Most likely, when these people were talking down, telling you that's not going to work, that doesn't make sense, or how are you going to get customers? You were likely the person to sit there and just look at them. I'm picking up, you didn't respond with hostility. When people choose to criticize you, you're someone who, you know how to just humble yourself and be still. And it's not because you're afraid to communicate. You trust and believe in yourself so much, and you know who you are, and you understand your own power, that you also understand that it's a waste of time to get into confrontation with someone who is showing you that they don't believe in you anyway. They're not resonating with what you're talking about. So you're like, why waste my time with you? That's for somebody. I'm picking up, you were very silent. Someone was verbally just critical and projecting negative energy, and you just sat there quietly, like, whatever, whatever. Very smart. You're very smart. You're very clever. You're a clever one. Hmm. Okay, so with the Two of Cups here, yeah, so you only now, I'm picking up, you only now engage or interact with people who are of like-minded energy. You could possibly have made a decision to not even entertain anyone who chooses to talk down on your ideas, or be uninspiring for that matter. Doesn't mean that you don't know how to take constructive criticism, but if you're sharing an idea with someone, and usually people don't like sharing their ideas or plans because the haters, you know what I'm speaking of. But I'm picking up with this Two of Cups. You're only interacting with those who are supportive of who you are. You're no longer allowing yourself to even be in the presence of a naysayer. You're no longer even engaging, communicating, sharing your ideas. You've learned to just keep them to yourself and just work towards them. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Hmm. And so we have the Queen of Cups here. The Queen of Cups, this is you being very intuitive, very grounded, okay? And so much so grounded and so intuitive, whomever you are. And that's why you have that ability when people are maybe trying to throw hate or negative energy your way. You don't react. You have like a mystic, a mysticism about you. You're like a mystic. No one can figure you out. Okay. And you're so grounded and confident in who you are. You know what to respond to and what not to respond to. But it looks like this event planning business that you have is going to be very successful for you. And those who thought that it was not going to work out for you will bear witness. They will bear witness to see your progress, to see your success, to see that you are the same one whom they told, that's not such a good idea. Okay, so the wonderful thing is, you listen to your higher self, your inner the Christ within, and you chose to proceed forward, and that's what's bringing you the success. You did not allow the naysayers, the people outside of you, what they thought and what they felt about what you should do with your life, stop you. You didn't let it change your mind. Okay. Hmm. And so with the lovers here, you're very focused on loving yourself, loving your children, if you are a parent, but you're focused on self-love. So you're making sure you're extra kind to yourself. You're pouring into yourself. You're doing things of upliftment, okay? Things that are uplifting, things that are motivating and encouraging, okay? And you're being very mindful of the company you keep. Hmm. Hmm. Doesn't mean that you're afraid of anyone. Just the moment that a person shows you that they're not for you, you respectfully honor that and you remove yourself. So we have the sun energy here. We're closing out with the sun card here. So the sun is shining on you. Like I said, this business that you have, stay persistent, stay optimistic. I trust that you will. Whomever you are, you're very intuitive, you're very spiritually connected, and you have a lot of ambition inside of you, and it's very beautiful. Okay, very confident. Hmm. And that's what it takes. It takes confidence to show up each and every day in the lives that we live. We all have to be confident, no matter, what your career is or what your lifestyle is. Once you open your eyes, you realize you still have spirit, breath within you. It takes confidence to get up each and every day and keep showing up for yourself. And so, with that being said, your spirit guides is saying continue to keep that same energy. Later.